Welcome to the National Weather Service Peachtree City weekly weather briefing. My name is Matthew Sena. I'll be providing your briefing today. We will be covering the upcoming week beginning Thursday, January 14th. We have a fairly quiet week up ahead. We do have a couple of events, mainly over the next couple of days. Impacts appear to be minimal at this time. We will see seasonal temperatures today, and Friday it will turn much colder over the weekend, and we should see a rebound to at or slightly above normal temperatures for next week. There will be a risk for some mix of rain and snow in the highest elevations of the North Georgia mountains. Early Friday morning, no significant accumulations are expected at this time, and we will have a chance for some isolated snow flurries across far North Georgia on Saturday. And once again, no significant accumulations are expected. Taking a look at the overall view of things, we have a cold front approaching from the northwest. The map here for today shows precipitation across the western portion of the forecast area and a little bit of mix up here. This is generally for tonight as this cold front approaches and pushes into the area. And we see as we get into Friday morning, the front is pushing across and most of the precipitation is already starting to move out. Saturday, we get a secondary surge of cold air behind this, and in this cold air, we could see some flurries across the far north, although any accumulations are expected to be minimal. For tonight, as this rain moves across and temperatures fall, on the highest elevations of the ridge tops and mountain tops across the far north, we could see a brief mixture of rain and snow as we get towards sunrise tomorrow morning. The chance of precipitation tonight, 30 to 40% in general as we go into tomorrow morning. Rainfall amounts, we're looking at a tenth or less of an inch of water equivalent to any precipitation that falls. And by tomorrow morning, as we see, most of the precipitation has moved out. Low temperatures tonight will be in the mid to upper 30s across the far north. Most of the areas, except for the highest elevations along the ridges, should be above 35 degrees. So we are not expecting the wintry mix to reach down off of the ridge tops or the peaks. Temperatures tomorrow rebound fairly quickly up to near seasonal normals. Most areas will see highs into the lower 50s. The mountains will probably remain in the 40s through the day. As that secondary surge of cold air comes in, we see the low temperatures for Saturday morning dropping into the upper 20s to lower 30s across the area. High temperatures on Saturday struggle to get much above freezing in the highest elevations of the North Georgia mountains, and generally in the 30s and 40s across the far north, with 40s across the remainder of the forecast area. Saturday night into Sunday morning, colder again, with most of the area seeing temperatures in the mid to upper 20s for lows. We will see some lower 20s in the higher elevations of the North Georgia mountains. And we remain cool on Sunday, although we start to see a little bit of a rebound in our high temperatures, with most areas making it into the mid to upper 40s across the north and into the lower 50s across central Georgia. As I mentioned earlier, with that secondary surge of cold air on Saturday, we will see some isolated snow flurries across the southern Appalachians, and that could very well reach into the far northern portions of Georgia. Generally after midnight but before sunrise on Saturday, and the chance will last through the day at least through the afternoon, maybe into the very early evening on Saturday. Right now, the precipitation amounts are expected to be minimal at best as we go through the day Saturday and Sunday. So we are not expecting any significant accumulations with this system. Once again, perhaps a dusting on the highest ridges and peaks. For the upcoming week, we see high pressure building into the region. Temperatures rebound nicely as we go through the early part of the upcoming work week. By Wednesday, this high pressure is starting to move off, getting a little bit of a return of moisture and a return for some rain chances as we go into Wednesday of next week. Right now, precipitation amounts generally about a ½ inch to an inch across the north and a ½ inch or less across central Georgia. And with temperatures rebounding to at or even a little bit above normal right now, we're not expecting any significant issues with winter type weather as we go into the latter part of next week. In summary, we are looking at seasonal temperatures as we end this week, turning much colder over the weekend, and a rebound in temperatures as we go into next week. There is a chance for some mixture of rain and snow in the highest elevations of the North Georgia mountains early tomorrow morning, Friday morning. No accumulations are expected at this time. With the cold air on Saturday, we do see another possibility for some isolated snow flurries across the far north. They should be very light if we do see any, and again, no significant accumulations are expected.